This is the third time I've recorded this video, Capricorn. I think someone doesn't want you to hear this message. Holy shit. Okay, let's go ahead and do your June 2021 tarot reading, Capricorn. This is a general tarot reading, not a personal reading, so it may not resonate with everyone out there, but I do feel like you need to hear this, so I am going to give it to you anyways. We're going to record this again. I do feel like there's going to be this pettiness towards the beginning of the month. I do feel like there is going to be an addiction for some of you, whether it's work, an action, a thought, something like that, and a lot of you are going to have to face that. I see a couple cards here that's talking about you really need to think about what your values are. What do you feel is right? What do you feel is wrong? Where do you feel like your life needs to go? Because a lot of you are feeling like you're under the microscope here, or are going to in June. And a lot of you feel like you are being judged unfairly. A lot of you are feeling like you are being, like you can't do what you want because you feel like other people are going to judge you for it. A lot of you, and we have this card is the second card. I didn't show the first card. I do feel like it's important to see this card. We have Justice in reverse as one of the cards here. I do feel like a lot of you are going to have this thing where you are, I almost want to say not seeing things clearly, but I think that you are. I think that you're just pretending like you don't. I think that, you know, if you don't see it, it's not real. If you don't see it, it's not happening. If I don't acknowledge it, then it's not, you know, whatever. A lot of you know you just don't want to face the music when it comes to that. I also see this card here, and this is also an interesting one, where, you know, you're going to feel a Ten of Swords. This is actually would be nice if it was upside down for you, but it's not. It's right side up. A lot of you are going to feel like you're laying dead in a field with 10 swords going into your back while a deer watches you and there's a storm in the background. That's how a lot of you are going to feel. There's going to be this loss, whether it's emotional or like a tangible physical loss of some kind. A lot of you are going to feel betrayal, like you... And a lot of you are going to really actually feel like you're losing yourself, I think, in that card too. I don't think that a lot of you are going to have like a loss as a job or a person. I mean, it could be, but I think that a lot of you are going to feel like you're losing yourself. Or even if you don't feel like it, a lot of you are going to be losing yourself. You know, you really need to think about, like I said earlier, well, I think so, or maybe it was a different recording of this. You need to think about what your values are. You know, how do you personally feel? How do you personally want to live your life? What do you want to do in life, you know? What truly is going to make you happy. And a lot of you are going to really need to think about the balance. You know, how are you balancing your work, family, your love life, how are you balancing these things? Is it an equal balance? A lot of you I see too here is it saying that you really need to stop bouncing around between things. A lot of you probably jobs, it looks like, is what the card means, but it could be something else because this is a general reading. A lot of you are bouncing around between things. It could be a love life, it could be a work thing. And, you know, you really need to focus on one thing and really work on that, is what this is saying. And a lot of you are going to feel like people... whatever something that may happen for you, a lot of you are going to feel like you are being attacked. A lot of you are going to feel like people are not happy with you. A lot of you are going to feel like the kind of thing I picture here is like, and it's not this extreme, but like, you know, like a mob surrounding you with like pitchforks and like, that's the kind of visual I'm getting here. The overall message I have for you for June was the Lovers in reverse. So I'll show you. This was your overall card for the month. I feel like a lot of you are, you know, I mean, that really kind of just repeats a lot of what I've already said in these other cards. And I did clarify that with the Eight of Swords, which also, again, repeats some of the other stuff I've already said. So I do feel like that you are holding yourself back here. And I feel like that you... may feel sad, like you've like lost something, like you've lost yourself, like you aren't living, you know, how you want to live, job, work, family, whatever that may be for you. A lot of you are self-restricting. I mean, we look at the Eight of Swords here, and let's turn it right side up so we can see it better for a second. I mean, she's blindfolded, but she's very loosely tied up. She could easily escape this. She could easily take off this blindfold. She could easily get out of this, but she chooses not to. That's what I'm seeing for you, at least here. And just being surrounded by these swords. I hope that you have, you will make it through it, actually. Let's just say that, let's not, mince words. You will make it through it. Things always get better in life, no matter what it may be. You just got to get through the storm and things will get better. And just like I said, think about it. What are your values? Don't think about how people are going to react to your job decision, to your family decision, to your love life decision. This is about you. What's going to make you happy? What do you believe? It could be something like a lot of you, and I doubt it's something like that, but a lot of you could feel like, your family is, I'm just going to say this because it's the least controversial thing I could say in this. Like, a lot of you, your family may be voting for the Libertarian Party, and you've always done that, but then you stop and think about your values, and you're like, oh, I align more with the Green Party, or, I'm using those because those are less popular than the two major parties, but that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, it could be like, oh, your family is all Christian, and then, you've always went to a Christian church, and then you stopped and think, like, maybe that's not what I believe. Or maybe your family is in a hotel business, and you have just, just went along with it. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then you stop and ask yourself, like, is this really what's gonna make me happy? I think that's gonna be kind of a moment, not that particularly. It could be, like I said, a love life, a work. It could be a lot of different things. And you just need to stop and ask yourself, what is gonna make you happy? I hope that you enjoyed this, Capricorn. I hope that you have a good month. I will see you next time.